Well, it's not really a fictionalized version of the documentary. It is a feature film inspired by true events. I was inspired to make the documentary because my son was working for Anand Gandhi's Memesis Lab. And they asked me if I'd like to make a VR film for them, and I jumped at it because I'm really eager to learn new stuff. And Shivangi Swarup, who's now a famous author, wrote Latitudes of Longing, was one of the editors there, and she was in charge, and she gave me a list of subjects, and amongst the subjects was this one, which I was completely fascinated by because I learned ballet as a kid and I know how difficult the dance form is. And in my time, it was very exclusive, very elitist, and there were no boys dancing ballet, none. And so when I heard about this, I was completely fascinated, went to see them, was bowled over by them. And that's how the documentary happened. Siddharth Roy Kapoor had also read about the boys, and then he was told that I had already made a documentary on them. And that's how we combined forces and decided to make a feature. So that's how it happened. I was very scared. Where would I find a boy like Amir who could dance ballet at that level, who could hip hop and be a good actor? And Yoda Mayor, the teacher, called me to watch a performance where Achintya was dancing. He was dancing urban and hip hop. Met him afterwards and instantly fell in love with the way he looked, his eyebrows, his hair, his wild hair, everything. And I asked Yelda, but the ballet, will he come up to Amir's level? And, by the time we shoot. And Yelda kind of went, oh, I'm not sure, I don't know. But I really, really wanted to go with him because we auditioned him and he was very natural in front of the camera. He used to train for hip hop in the morning in a garden in Malad, have a quick lunch, and then go to her, and then sometimes go to the gym. And then we also had an acting workshop a month before we started production. And so all these things combined made him just shine in the film. And I call him my miracle because he really is. When he dances together with Manish, they're perfectly matched, and you can't tell that one boy has learned ballet for 6 years and one has only learned it for 6 months. So for me, that was a miracle finding him, and it was the toughest part for me about making this film. I'm so glad you thought so. The cast was put together by my wonderful casting director, Tess Joseph, who I've worked with on The Namesake and Little Zizou, and so we're like family. She introduced me to a lot of actors I didn't know, and of course, then she'd send me tapes, and I would say yes or no, pre-audition them. Some lucky chance meetings, like Mikhail Bose. I got a notice, an email, just randomly about a hip hop competition very close to my house at Famous Studios. So I went with my DA and Achintya. And as soon as we walked in, Mekla Bose was whacking and performing. And again, like Achintya, I had an instinctive reaction to her. I loved her. I wanted her in the film. Asked her if she had ever acted before. She hadn't. Came into audition. She was very natural. I had Chintya and her audition together, and they were just a dream together. And so that was a lucky fine. Julian, I want Julian, of course, his acting. He's been an actor for so many years, so there was never any question about his acting abilities. Was a dream to work with. Had no nakras about being in India. Loves being in India. Was very cooperative. We have 6 debuts, which I'm very proud about. Actually, Mira's not even read the script. So she's going to see the film at the same time as everybody else on Feb 21st. She's going to have a little premiere of her own at home in London. And I haven't read the Suitable Boy script either. So we've kind of been doing our own things and been very immersed. I mean, she had a crazy shoot, and so did I. It's a very wonderful circle of life that Meera is now doing it, and she's always really wanted to. So I'm very happy for her. It's just the most amazing story. It's really an incredible story for me. It's like Salam Bombay meets Swan Lake. If you wrote a fictional story about it, it would, I don't know if it would fly because it's so amazing. And that's what, it's local as well as it's universal. And it's got all the ingredients of a story that will resonate universally. Fingers crossed. I've written a script with my daughter Yana Batiwala, and I hope we make it soon this year.